In this video, we're going to show you how to use one of the most popular meet management programs out there, Race Director, and how to set up your cross-country meet. Right now, we're here on Race Director. We're just going to do basic setup of a simple weekday cross-country meet. So we go to the Race Director page. We're going to go File, New. We're going to create a new meet. We need to give the race a number. So for this, I'm just going to type my next number in my series, 177. We'll make my race date this Saturday, and we're going to name it. I'm just going to call it 2015 Test Meet, and click here, Build the Race. Set up race, click Yes. Now what I like to do along the top, I like to go to my options. Here's my test meet, date format. You can type in the race director. It's not necessary. Whether if you'd like optional data. I like to track the grade of the athletes, so I'm going to type in grade. Size of the grade, 2 digits. I don't have any other optional data. Participant info. I don't need their address, so I click none. I'm not tracking t-shirts, none. I'm not capturing email, and I'm not capturing the birth date. Participant info 2. I click these, allow 0 age, automatically set up age. Finish line, no wave start. I am going to have a separate finish line for each division. I want to click that. I'll set that number later. Track stringer numbers. And I always like to designate a bib range for band participants. I'll click that and fill in these later. Results. I just do minutes, seconds, and tenths. I always click prompt before calculating results. This lets me know that I have to click again for the results to be calculated. Results 2 for team scores by gender. Tiebreaker is the next finisher in high school cross country. And since it's a cross country meet, I'm going to use cross country scoring. Typically, the minimum to score is 5. Maximum to count is 7. And I'll click close. Next thing I like to do is go to the divisions. I need to set my divisions. There's my default division. I'm going to click edit. My division name this year we go girls first. I'm going to go girls varsity. These are your races. 3.1 miles, or you can do it in kilometers. But if you do it in miles, it will give you their mile average times. If you go kilometers, when you have your results, it will give you the kilometer average time. I like to stick with miles. Click save. Add another one. Division 2. Boys varsity. We're also going to be 3.1 miles. And we usually run a mixed JV event for Division 3. And that's how we set our divisions. Click close. We're going to add our teams. First thing you need to do when you add teams, you have to set up your classifications. If it's just a weekday dual meet, I'll just make it something easy. Description, varsity. Save. Now we can start adding our teams. Team number 1. Click in, classification A. Jones High School. Save. Add a team 2. Classification A. Smith High School. And we'll add a 13. 3. Brown High School. And very simply, that's how you set up your divisions and your teams on Race Director. I want to backtrack here for just a minute. I want to go back to Tailor Divisions. I'm going to add 2 more divisions, and I'll explain why. We're going to add another division. I'm going to call it 4. And we're just going to call it Test Meet. This is going to be our default division. Again, I'll explain that in a minute. And I'm going to add 1 more division. I've gotten into the habit of creating a bandit division. In case an athlete crosses the finish line and doesn't have a bib, we can go back and figure out who that is later. So click Save. So let's remember our Test Meet, Division 4 is our default division, and our bandit is Division 5. So we'll close it. I want to go back to my Options tab. Let's go to the Finish Line tab here. Remember our default division was 4. And I'm going to designate a bib range for my bandit participants, if there are any. And depending on the size of the race, if it's a small meet, I'll just go 990, 999. The trigger number when you're entering the results will be 999. Remember, our bandit division was 5. And for right now, we don't want to eliminate bandits from the result report. And click Close. Right now, we're on Microsoft Excel, and you can see we have a list of athletes that you've either gotten from the coaches earlier or you have downloaded from an online registration site. And the column titles we have here: bib, division, gender, last, meaning last name, first name, team name, and grade. We need to get these athletes from Excel onto Race Director. And the way that I like to do that, if you remember, we do have a varsity girls division 1. We have a varsity boys division 2, JV division 3, and our default division is 4. We're going to put everyone in that default division. This way, when you're at the meet and a coach wants to change one of his registered athletes from varsity to JV or JV to varsity, it doesn't matter. You don't have to go in and make any changes. So we're going to click our default division, number is 4. I'm going to fill that all the way down. Now we're going to assign bib numbers. Let's start with bib number 1. Fill down. We're going to click here and fill the series. So here are our athletes. Next thing we need to do is we're going to save this as a CSV file. I'm going to File, Save As. I'll put it on my busy desktop. I'm going to call it test file. Go here and save it as a comma delimited CSV file and click save. Yes. Now we'll go back to Race Director. Now we need to input that data that we just saved, the Microsoft Excel data. We're going to update our participants. I'm going to import participants, import other sources. Since we did it on Excel, we'll click that. Import. Type of file is going to be a text file, comma delimited. Go here and you're going to locate the file that you just saved. Here's our test file. Comes right here. Go to step number 2. Now we're going to map the fields. So on bib, we click right here, bib number. Scroll down to division number. You put in the number. Gender. Last. First. Team name. And grade. It's one of our optional datas. So it's all the way down the bottom. Click there. Since our first column does have headings, we have to click first record contains column headings. And we click finish. We want to build, click on build, import complete. 19 athletes were imported, and there they are. Grade, team, gender, and that's all there is to importing your race participants. So that's basically how you set up a small cross-country meet on Race Director. Our next video will show you actually how to run the meet, get the bib numbers in, and get your times in.